Welcome back to another episode of Matter of Fact. I'm Tommy here with Rob, per usual. And, it's a crazy day, crazy age, crazy things going on in our world today.
Yeah, every day, man. Every day.
Yeah, every day, something new.
You just
Every
find
day.
out about how fucked up shit is and just get more pissed off about how the world works, right?
It's either you get more pissed off or you get, more numb to it, more accustomed to it, more like, fuck it, fuck the world. And, this next thing we're about to watch today, that made some of y'all say fuck the world, Diddy beat the case. Now, he didn't beat all of the charges. He got caught up on 2 of the 5, but the most serious ones he beat. And people are upset. What you think?
I don't know. I think there was probably too much there, but they didn't want to let it out. All of it. I don't know.
Oh, so you go on the conspiracy route?
I am. I got to.
Okay.
It's just crazy how all this shit. It's like, nah, he didn't do nothing, man. He
Conspiracy route. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna see how everyone reacted after.
It's like an OJ type shit, man. It's like, we know he did
I kid you not. People are pouring baby oil on one another outside this courthouse. Baby oil having a very big play in the freak offs we heard about. You have people saying it's not RICO, it's Frico.
Maybe I do need to revisit the Black Fatigue video.
Oh shit, we should watch that.
We'll have to watch that. Kind of what he said right there. Hey, I mean, that's just saying that's embarrassment for everybody. But
Nah, I'm not looking at that like, damn, I'm embarrassed to be black because of that bitch. I'm just like, damn, what is that bitch doing? Yeah, that's what I'm really looking like. Damn, like this really like what society is.
Yeah, it's like this is what people are doing with her life. I doubt she has a job, Just a hunch. Let us know in the comments.
That's her job, my nigga. What do you mean? That's her job.
That's her job. Is
doing shit like that. It's her job.
Internet troll, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, that and maybe fucking, going to a strip club. Not on stage, you're picking up the ones.
Okay, whatever one she's going to, I do not want to go to.
Maybe I was wrong. In a shocking turn of events that I don't think a lot of people saw coming today, Diddy found not guilty on damn near everything at this point.
I knew he was going to be
stuck on his jacket. One being transportation to engage in prostitution of Cassie, and the other one in transportation to engage in prostitution. This one was of a Jane Doe, but not on the 2 counts of trafficking and not on the racketeering conspiracy charge. Now, as I record right now, there has not been any sort of sentencing on the 2 transportation charges, but I will say that those are the lesser of the evils. Those only come with at max 10 years apiece, so 20 years, but at max he's not gonna face the max. It's quite unprecedented that Diddy basically beat a RICO case. He beat the feds, and he could get maybe some time served.
Hey, that's kind of hard.
I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be one of
But
he has well over $100 million of wealth, well over. Maybe
I think it's just like funny,
person.
like how people pick and choose like when it's okay for like a nigga to beat a RICO and when it's not okay. Because this is my thing with the Diddy thing, right? He beat Cassie. That's fucked up. That's mad fucked up. Shouldn't have did that. But other than that, like he was just a freak. Like what illegal thing was he doing? I haven't seen that he was doing no Epstein pedophile shit. He had freaky ass parties. And if I'm a real regular nigga as we are, like, if I'm thinking about crazy ass celebrities, I know they having real freaky ass sex parties, right? So it's like, oh, it makes sense. Diddy, the nigga who he wants everybody to call him Puff Daddy, was the nigga running the fucking sex party rings. That makes sense to me. So, like, and everybody, it seemed like they was going to it. They knew what the P. Diddy parties was. So it's like, how are you gonna try and act like this nigga? Like, you can't fucking put this nigga behind bars for being a freak. That's crazy.
You know what? That's the one thing. You know, where I agree with you 1,000% there. In modern society, more than ever, like, you know, people be having these, especially high end sex parties and shit like that, is very common stuff. Like, and you know, like act like they didn't get nothing about it. Why did Cassie hang around? Because, you know, she got a career out of it. She made millions of dollars out of it. She's hanging out with Diddy. She was probably a freak, too. That's probably why she was there, too.
Like,
act like she was
I know a bunch of reform freaks.
I was a church girl. You know, they all say that. You know what I mean? She wouldn't have been hanging out with Diddy if she was a church girl. If she was a church girl, she would have walked away. She was like, you know what? I'm down with it. I'll take it. Whatever, for the money. And, what you did, and a lot of people would do that, but don't act like you're the victim now. And don't act like you're the victim now.
Exactly.
You know, be like, oh, I got millions of dollars, but now I want to...
Like, if you went to Dubai and you come back with a Maybach, bro, I know what you did. I'm not going to act like you got a bag. Like, I'm not even going to be mad at you. But this is my thing. People are upset at Diddy for beating the feds, but they want niggas like Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy and niggas who just murder a bunch of people to beat the feds and shit and praise it when they do it. But when the freaky nigga beat the feds, it's like, nah, fuck this nigga. Society done.
Well, you know, part of it is just like elite privilege though as well, because if you're a regular ass nigga, you're getting all the charges. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's real. That's real.
That's the facts. Yeah, if you're a regular ass nigga, you're getting all the charges. But if you're a celebrity, you got a lot of money, of course you can't. You know what I mean? That can't happen to you. You know?
He gotta drop an album.
I'm sure he will.
I don't think he will. He better not do shit.
He might have a lot of time to cook some music up.
He better not do shit.
Some sort of bail, which we'll talk about in a minute. Or he could walk out scot-free today. I will say to me that this is like extremely shocking. On this channel, we haven't been following.
He did get denied bail.
Like we should have after the initial bail stunt. I've stepped a little bit away. But honestly, court cases are so convoluted. Have so much evidence.
No, they was going to give him the passport.
With people's actual lives, that every time I got a glimpse into the situation, honestly, it hurt my heart. Like, no joke. It hurt my heart to participate in these conversations. We saw the Cassie video. We knew he was a monster from past stories and things that were said about him in the hip.
All right, that's my thing too. He wasn't being charged with the Cassie
exactly.
video shit.
That was not even any of the charges.
So
that would be assault or whatever. You know?
Yeah,
like he wasn't charged with that. So what are you talking about that video? That video's nothing.
Exactly, and it's like, all right, it paints his character, whatever. You know, he's a monster, but bro, like, you can be a freaky nigga that, you know, like, get into it with your girl. Like, bro, ask your parents. I bet your parents probably done hit each other, bro. So it's like, I'm not saying it's right or justifying it, but it's like, I don't know their situation. I'm definitely not condoning it, but you can't act like because this nigga was on camera hitting her, he should be in jail for fucking sex trafficking. That's crazy.
You know, it's completely unrelated things, you know what I mean? And that would have been just her filing it for that reason. And if she did, that he probably would have got convicted on that one. Evidence would prove it.
Well, it was out. It was too late.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it was out.
She would have had to do that beforehand. But so exactly.
Yeah.
Industry, this almost seemed like a slam dunk case, but to be honest with you, a lot of us are sitting here blindsided today. Now, I will say I erred on the side of caution because one thing and one thing only stood out to me. This verdict was close to a holiday, a major holiday. And I know what happens when cases come close to a major holiday. I saw it in the Tory Lanez trial versus the state where it was brushed up against the holiday and people that were deliberating was like, you know what, been gone for long enough, kind of want to wrap this up fast and hurry. I don't want to be a part of this situation anymore. It has to be, plus I get a 3-day weekend. I'm going home. Now, after settling that lawsuit, more lawsuits came out where there were allegations of assault in the 90s, underage claims that were going on in the past. Diddy denied a bunch of these things, damn near all of these things. There were claims that he was grooming in 2024, early 2024, and all these cases and all these claims started to stack up against Diddy, and most of them had no substantial proof. But then in May 2024, that is when the Cassie video dropped, which opened up Pandora's box for everyone to believe everything that was said in the past and everyone else to come down the pipeline. So as lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit kept piling up and piling up and piling up. I mean, it just made Diddy look worse than anything we had ever seen before. Hearing about trauma is one thing, but seeing trauma and seeing it in literal 4K is another. Eventually he gets hit with this RICO.
I think, like, that's a good point we should talk about. Is, like, emotional thinking and moving within, like, politics and law. Because, like, now, like, we're getting to the age where, like, a lot of people are, like, a lot more emotionally intelligent, they'd like to say, and, like to think more emotionally when they think or whatever. They say that you need emotional logic, whatever that means.
Well, just keep your emotions in check and think logically.
Yeah. But
things, yeah.
when situations like this, like, people are calling for, oh, do the thing because the guy looks bad versus, like, what the law actually says. And I feel like the longer we go in this direction, the law's going to mean less and less, and there's going to be an uprising. 2050.
Yeah, I think, like, with some of those charges where he got off of, could they have maybe charged him? Potentially. Like, it depends how you want to interpret the things, you know what I mean? Like, did he take people across state lines to have him engage in sex parties? Absolutely. Like, I think they established that was a fact, you know what I mean? It's fucking Diddy. Of course, people come from all over the country, you know what I mean?
All over the world.
All over the world, probably, exactly.
From islands.
So, but you're right, though. Like, there's those things which I don't even know why you would put that in the case, because it had nothing to do with what, they were trying to just paint his character. But, you could probably show how many positive things to also paint his character to counteract that, because there's no doubt he was out there doing a lot of positive things as well in the community and trying to make that publicly facing so people saw him in a positive light. He was doing that stuff. He rocked the vote, all that bullshit, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Like, you could counteract that. So, and if it's not really related to the case, it's just like, well, this is his character, but you could say, well, this is his character. It's like, okay, well then those just wipe each other away.
Yeah, that's facts. But, I mean, shit, it just sounds like he's kind of recapping the Diddy case in its entirety. Let us know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think Diddy should have got off? Do y'all think he should have,
should have been more.
Do you think, how long do you think he's going to get? Because the sentencing's in October.
That's a good question, too. What was your guess on that one?
I think he's going to get time served.
And he's done?
Because I think they put it...
Right off the bat?
I think they put it so far away and denied his bail off bat. Because they're like, bro...
Just chill.
They're going to be like, you know what? Yeah, chill. Like, sit here, do a few more months, my nigga. And then, like, when it come around, nobody going to be paying attention. There's going to be mad shit going on in October, nigga. Halloween, bitches going to be out. Titties out.
I can see like 2 years, and that would probably be, time served.
So yeah, maybe do another year
or something like that. Yeah, a year apiece. But no, not long. You're right. He'll be out.
He'd be out before the decade over.
And I guarantee you, it was back to the baby oil and the parties, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let us know in the comments. This is a matter of fact. Signing out. Peace.